There is a new hair phenomenon in town, a new hairstyle, a trend that for a long time had been shunned and despised by not only women but the entire African society. Natural hairstyle has in recent times made a resurgence, a major comeback, and more Kenyan women today are rocking natural hair than before. Women usually consider hair some sort of a crown, and therefore take hair matters, especially hairstyles, very seriously. Women spend huge sums of money and countless hours choosing what goes to their hair and what hairstyles to rock. Therefore, African women embracing natural hair over synthetic hair is indeed a huge shift in the hair and beauty industry. For a long time, most African societies had been brainwashed by the Western media that women should have long, relaxed synthetic hair like the whites. African women with natural hair were then always looked down upon, and up to today, some African societies are still reluctant to openly embrace natural hair. Tracy Mwaura, a young woman in her 20s, says rocking natural hair has not been easy, especially coming from her own family.
I made a decision to start rocking natural hair 2 years ago. It was a brave decision because my father believes a woman should have very long hair, and I was blessed to have very long hair, but it was relaxed, and I just got tired of the stress of, oh, it is raining, I can't rock my hair, as in my hair will start chucking off if it gets a little bit water. And I just decided, you know what, enough is enough. I want to go all natural. Let me embrace my African nature.
For Njuli Ngige, a communication expert, however, choosing to rock natural hairstyle was not that hard. The timing was just right.
I'm rocking natural hair because it's the in thing right now. As you can see, it is very, very cool to rock African hair. African hair is beautiful hair, unlike what we had been made to believe in the past.
Hollywood celebrities like Oscar Grammy winner Lupita Nyong'o, American Grammy award-winning singer Angelique Kidjo, and a host of other hugely respected top African celebrities like the First Lady Margaret Kenyatta have also helped in popularizing the natural hair craze in Kenya.
The people who have made me fall in love with my African hair or the natural hair is obviously our very own Margaret Kenyatta. I mean, she is very graceful, very dignified, and yet her hair is natural, cut almost like mine, as you can see. Someone else is Grace Museveni, very beautiful, very strong African lady, and someone who, as a young African lady, I'd like to emulate. And obviously there's Gracia Michelle. Very beautiful, very African, and very authentic when it comes to being African. A very strong lady. I mean, who wouldn't want to be one of those ladies? And of course, how can I forget Lupita Nyong'o? I can't. I mean, she took the African beauty, the African hair to the world, and now it's the in thing. I mean, Afro rocks.
The African hair texture, however, does not necessarily allow African women to rock natural hair as much as they would like.
Do you know how hard it is to comb this hair? Actually,
Wow.
I've broken like 5 combs while combing my hair.
It's like that.
It's
hard.
that hard.
Wow.
My salonist herself tells me, whenever you run out of steel wool for washing your sufuria, just
scrub your hair.
Scrub your hair and use your hair to scrub.
You find that our African hair is very, very difficult to manage. Even if you leave it naturally, it will tangle together. Then sooner or later, you look like a Rasta lady or a Rasta, or they look like lock. They just interlock together.
Stephen Omolo, an hair trichologist and consultant based in Nairobi City, says the lack of proper information on how to take care of natural hair has been the single most barrier keeping most women away from natural hairstyle.
Natural hair is a good way to go. It is safe, yeah. But initially there were no really products that could really help our clients and the country go natural, yeah. But currently there are a number of products that our people can use to go natural, and they are really helping and they are really good. And there are even a number of tutorials on YouTube that people can go see, buy a product, then see how it is used. And you go ahead and use it, which is really helping.
Stephen explains that genetics too has a hand in giving African women a bad hair day.
The reason for that is that because our hair is generally very curly. Yeah? It's curly because there are some bonds, we call them sulfide bonds, and the sulfide bond that makes our hair curlier than the rest of other hairs. Yeah? Another contributing factor to the curl is the genetics. In our genes, our hair is supposed to be more curlier. So because it is too curly, it is very difficult to manage. If you leave it to grow for long, it will tangle and become very difficult to manage.
The good news though is that there is a wide variety of options and products in the market today to help women maintain natural hair, ranging from chemical to organic products. The secret is knowing what works for you.
Actually, organic material works very well. Like sometimes I recommend egg yolk as a protein treatment. It still works well. You can go to chemical protein treatment, or you can just go for organic ones. Eggs still works very well. There's no need. You can even use alcohol to add volume to your hair. You can even use honey, yeah, to insulate your hair and to add some volume to your hair and some shine to your hair. It works.
You can also opt for natural products, which are the best, like pure olive oil. You can also opt for pure coconut oil, which is readily available in even local shops around.
Maintaining natural hair is a journey because it's a step-by-step process where you have to learn your hair. You have to learn what works for your hair and what doesn't work for your hair. For me, I've had to learn the type of my hair, which is a 4B. It is a bit tough, but I condition it. I deep condition it, and also I style it myself. When it comes to oils, I prefer natural oils like coconut oil, almond oil, and just maybe surprise, a bit of water to make it soft. But that's it.
Lucy, a creative hairdresser and stylist located at Visan Beauty Parlor in Nairobi, says the economic upside of rocking natural hair is also what attracts most women to choose natural hairstyle.
So in the salon, sometimes we have come to discover some girls like to stay with natural hair and others relax hair, like mostly they are side for natural hair. For example, you find when I get almost 5 clients, you find 3 of them, they want the natural hair because they will find the natural hair is not expensive to maintain.
Apart from the economic upside associated with natural hairstyle, the health benefit which comes with going natural is also a huge incentive to women.
I'm also trying to run away from the chemicals that is used to straighten hair. Obviously, it has adverse effects on health, as research has shown.
It's much safer to go natural because you're not braiding, you're not putting any strain on your hair, you're not putting any chemicals on your hair that might bind your hair and probably trigger some sort of hair roots. So it is much safer to go natural.
Women should not, however, feel constrained to only rock natural hairstyle. They can naturally alternate them with natural synthetic hair whenever they feel like.
What I can say to you, I like natural hair, but it's hard to maintain it. So most of the time, you have to wash that hair and braid or weave. But relax hair, you come with many type of styling that hair. Africans' hair, we have very strong hair. Sometimes it distangles. When you comb, you feel pain, and you take time to comb that hair or to blow dry that hair. But when you come to the chemical hair, you find it easier to wash at the comb.
I would really say it depends on the individual. Yeah? But some women generally prefer wigs or weaves. Yeah? There's some who wear them because they have no motion, they're experiencing some sort of hair loss, so they have no choice but to wear them to cover up. Yeah, but I think those who are probably having their natural hair and I want to transition back to chemical hair, I think it can be done. I think there should not be any problem. There should not be any time limits. Yeah, but if it comes to weaving and braiding, yeah, at least you have to give your hair. You cannot braid continuously from one braid to another. To your hairline, you'll actually braid out your hairline. Yeah, so it is always important that you give your hair some time to rest.
Steve recommends 3 simple steps to follow in order to maintain natural hair and achieve that heavenly look that is advertised in hair commercials.
The first thing I will probably say is when you're going natural, you still need to do protein treatment, yeah, to add some protein to your hair, because your hair is 90-95% protein. So you need to add some protein treatment, like every month you need to do like a protein treatment just to give your hair that extra strength, yeah. The second thing you need to do, you need to shampoo your hair. Remove the dirt, because every day you're working with your hair like that, you subtract a lot of dirt on your hair. You can shampoo once a week or once every 2 weeks. It is very good. At least it has to remove that dirt and leave your hair healthy without that. Yeah. The third thing, I will probably recommend leave-in treatments. And for me, I would recommend leave-in treatment like on a daily basis. You can just do a leave-in treatment like on a daily basis. It detangles your hair, makes your hair very smooth and shiny. Then you can go ahead and comb it. You can put in the leave-in treatment, yeah. Then maybe after 1 or 2 minutes, then just comb your hair. It makes it very easy to comb, and you just leave your hair like that, yeah.
The corporate industry in Kenya has also had a hand in bringing back the natural hair groove, since by relaxing its archaic rules of requiring women to portray a certain image and only don Western hairstyles deemed corporate friendly compared to African natural hairstyles. As a result, Kenyan women nowadays have more freedom to choose whatever hairstyle they want to rock without compromising their job stability in the corporate world.
It is important to note that natural hair can be styled in any way, and as we have clothes for different occasions and maybe shoes for different occasions, so do we have the styles for natural hair. For example, what I have right now, it can cut across, maybe casual or even maybe official. It can cut across. However, you can do so much. You can do flat twists. You can do micro twists with your hair. You can do dreads with your hair. There is so much that you can do with natural hair. The only thing is to know where am I going and is it going to suit, and will I be comfortable, and will I feel beautiful in it.
Rocking natural hairstyle goes beyond just making a beauty statement. Rocking natural hair is indeed a bold statement by African women that they are comfortable in their own skin, that they are madly in love with every inch of their body, that after a long time of being demeaned and compared with white women, finally, African women have the power in their own hands to determine how they look and how society will portray them.
You have to love yourself the way you are, accept the way you are. God had a reason creating you the way you are. Actually, there are some people, some whites who they usually make a style called Bantu knots. They make them so that they can have a natural afro. You see, they're trying to be like us, so don't try so hard to be like them. They are loving you the way you are. Why can't you love yourself as you are?
By rocking natural hair, African women are adding their voice to the cardinal saying that every woman is beautifully and wonderfully made. Reporting for Medical Media Services, I am George Tubey.